Dear ladies and gentlemen, my name is Michel Lander and I'm the Dean of Education at the RSM. And I will be your Master of Ceremonies today for this final graduation ceremony of the day in this particular room. And I'm very excited that we get to do this live. So without further ado, we're going to get the graduates in a minute. And as per proper protocol, I'd like you to stand up and give them a round of applause as they come in until they are seated. So if I can invite you all to stand. It's clear we saved the best for last. Please be seated. So I trust everybody's hands is nice and warm now. Dear graduates, welcome to your graduation ceremony. My name is Michel Lander and I'm the Dean of Education, which basically means that I'm in charge of all the bachelor and the master programs, including yours at the RSM. And it is with distinct pleasure that I get to host your graduation ceremony. When I get asked what some of the favorite things of my job are, and I basically usually mention two events. The first one is the master kickoff, which obviously we all know that didn't go exactly how we had hoped it would. But that makes me all the more happy that the second event, which is the graduation ceremony, actually does happen live with all your family and friends and your loved ones around you. So I'm very happy that we get to do this together. You are also a very international cohort, which means we've learned our lessons from Corona and online and blended and whatnot. So you're not all present. So for a number of reasons, we've sent out a live stream so that guests that are interested can watch, but also that we have some of your colleagues who unfortunately couldn't make it with us on Zoom. A warm welcome to you too. So I mentioned earlier when you were not in that we're having 12 graduation ceremonies, 2,500 graduates. You are the last 4 ceremonies that are being held at the moment. That makes it very difficult for some of the key speakers to be present in every single room, obviously. And one of those is our Dean, Ansgar Richter. So he shot a very nice video for you to address you personally. So here we go.
Dear new graduates, as Dean of RSM, it is my great honor to reach out to you, to congratulate you on this very special day. A memorable day, without a doubt, as you have now officially graduated. As your graduation arrives still in challenging time, it is even more important to focus on your success and to celebrate your accomplishments. We continue to celebrate the good things in our lives, and your graduation is certainly one of those moments. And from now on, you are a valued member of our alumni community. What you have achieved during your time at RSM is really outstanding. You have worked very hard to successfully complete your program, and here you are now, graduating with your RSM degree. Your program has undoubtedly been an intense journey for you. And I hope that you will look back on this period of life as a rich and rewarding experience that you will benefit from and cherish for the rest of your life. Please, keep reaching out to us whenever we can be of help to you. As likewise, we will also continue to reach out to you. Please keep nurturing the RSM spirit, which is yours now, and be a force for positive change, helping people and organizations thrive worldwide. On behalf of all of us at RSM, congratulations on all that you've accomplished and on all that is yet to come. Stay connected with us at RSM and with your fellow graduates. I wish you all the very, very best.
Now that was our Dean. And we all love him to bits, but he's obviously not as important as another person that is actually sitting in this room, and that is the academic director that has a hand in shaping your program that you have followed. So please welcome on stage Mark Bai, your academic director.
So, dear graduates, family and friends, graduates, it's the first time that I see you live, except 2 persons of the master thesis. How are you? I hope you're doing fine. And as the academic director of the Master of Science in Strategic Management of RSM, it's an honor to be able to address you on this happy day. Years of studying are now behind you. You have attended countless lectures and tutorials, read countless scientific articles and textbooks. You have written countless essays, and as a final test of competence, we have independently carried out a scientific research project in the form of the master thesis. These are all formidable challenges, but you have done it all, and successfully. You have earned the highest degree in strategic management, and from today on, you may officially call yourself a Master of Science in Strategic Management. And on behalf of the Strategic Management faculty of RSM, I would very much like to congratulate you on this academic degree you have obtained, and what a memorable day it is and a great achievement. I would also like to address the family, partners and friends present. And for you, this is also an important milestone. You must be very proud of what your son, daughter, brother, sister, friend or partner has accomplished. Please let me congratulate you with this great achievement of your loved one. The graduates have, of course, invested a lot of time and energy to successfully complete their study, but they could not have done it without the support of family and friends. Today, almost 200 students graduate in strategic management at RSM. About half of the students come from the Netherlands, and the international graduates come from all over the world. We also see that the proportion of female students is approaching that of male students. Yes. It's a formidable achievement to earn a master's degree, and we are proud of all graduates, but I would like to mention that 47 people graduated with distinction, or in Latin, cum laude. Of course, I also want to say something about the corona pandemic. The academic year was an unusual one. In spring 2020, the coronavirus hit hard worldwide, and education on campus was no longer allowed. Although RSM already made use of video lectures before the pandemic, it was only very limited. And under pressure of the circumstances, RSM had to accelerate the introduction of online education. Until then, many hadn't heard of the video conferencing software named Zoom. Now it seems impossible to imagine life without it. Obviously, this forced transition to distance education was a major challenge for all involved, both students and faculty. And it says a lot about your persistence and resilience that you have successfully completed your studies under these difficult circumstances. Before the pandemic, on-campus education and social interaction were taken for granted. During the pandemic, we experienced what it's like to study without the campus and to live with minimal interaction. But now that the number of infections had decreased drastically and the strict measures have been relaxed, we are getting our old life back. Now we appreciate the social contacts all the more. And we've also learned that online education isn't the cure for all. Online interaction is a great alternative in some cases, but nothing beats human contact. And that's why it's so nice that we can hold this ceremony on location instead of online. By choosing a master in strategic management, you have shown that you are ambitious. Strategic management is the most complex form of management. Strategic management integrates all business disciplines, such as finance, marketing, and operations. It requires a so-called helicopter view. And strategic management also looks the furthest ahead of all disciplines. It's about the long-term direction of the organization. In practice, responsibility for strategic management rests with the top of the organization. Strategists sit in the boardroom or work for the blue-chip consulting firms that work for top management. Consulting firms and internal strategy departments of multinational corporations are popular destinations for the graduates of RSM Strategic Management Master. The program and the professors have given you a very solid foundation for a great career. You've acquired the latest academic knowledge of competitive strategy and corporate strategy. In addition, you have developed highly valuable thinking skills to analyze and understand the most complex strategic issues and develop original solutions for such issues. You are ready for the next step in your life. Now that the number of infections has fallen drastically and society is reopening, the economy recovers as well. And economic recovery also means better job opportunities. I hope you benefit from the stronger labor market. In the Netherlands, recently, a study was conducted into the popularity of master degree programs among employers. And this study showed that students of your master, RSM's Master in Strategic Management, were the most sought-after candidates for employers. So, you have a degree that companies want very much. If you don't have a job yet, this may give you confidence that things will work out for you soon. The future starts now. This graduation marks the end of your master's study and the start of your working life. But it should not be the end of your education. During your education, you should continue to learn. Lifelong education is a critical success factor in today's turbulent environment. And therefore, we hope that you, as an alumnus or alumni, keep in touch with RSM. And finally, the mission of RSM is to be a force for good. And we hope that this group of graduates will also continue to implement this philosophy. I wish you every success in your career and wish you all the best in your private life. Thank you for studying with us and enjoy this special day. For the student address, I would like to invite a person who represented the Strategic Management Master in RSM's MSc Program Committee. He fulfilled this role in a very professional and pleasant way, and he had an open ear for all kinds of student concerns over the past study year. Thereby, he added as an important bridge between students and faculty. I would like to thank him for his time and efforts he spent on the Program Committee. And it's a pleasure to invite him today on a special occasion to deliver this year's student address. May I welcome Jens Angele to the floor is yours.
All right. Good afternoon, dear administrators and faculty, dear friends and family. Dear graduates, I'm happy to welcome all of you here today in Rotterdam and on the screens at home. And it's a great honor and pleasure to deliver the 2021 student address here today and to reflect on our master's studies at Rotterdam School of Management. We, my dear friends, have made it. We are graduating. Honestly, standing in front of you and looking into your faces makes me proud. Having been taught by and having studied with some of the brightest minds in business and strategic management makes me proud. And tonight, that is to be celebrated. Many thanks to our professors for inspiring our passion for strategy. The research papers, lectures, group work, quizzes, this all has furthered our understanding of how organizations function, how they are managed, and how they adapt to change. For example, I'm quite certain that nobody of you will ever forget the sequential problem analysis, which has been chasing us through the whole studies. Yes, but you, dear members of faculty, you've put so much heart and soul into overcoming the special circumstances of COVID-19. And through, for example, company projects, the thesis meetings, you've pushed us to set ourselves ambitious goals and supported us in finding our right career paths. For this, we are very grateful. Thanks for your dedication and thanks for your patience in teaching us. Thanks to you, dear RSM administrators and staff. You form a very important pillar of our academic success, which we are celebrating here today. What made our Rotterdam experience so special is that we could always rely on RSM having our backs. Program management helping us with all kinds of questions, alumni relations allowing us to grow our network, the staff replacing milk bags in Pollock building for us to fuel our brains with cappuccino, and many more entities which made campus life better in the foreground as well as in the background. You get the picture. Thanks to all of you. And thanks to you, dear friends and family of us graduates, who have supported us along this graduate studies journey. Family members who had to suffer our references to strategy and management in literally every conversation at the kitchen table. Partners who tolerated our numerous group calls, spontaneously scheduled group calls late at night. And friends, people who joined our lives just 1 year ago, but who have become companions for life. Today, an important chapter of our lives closes, and a new one begins. Time will pass, we'll become older, maybe wiser, and one thing, however, we will share forever: the experience of studying and filling the values of this prestigious university with life. We are RSM graduates. Over the past year, we've all grown and developed academically, professionally, and personally. And we've acquired a degree which opens doors to renowned companies as well as important institutions worldwide. Despite all the great ranking results keeping in recently, we should stay a little humble, but our studies here at RSM are a privilege. Our studies have taught us not to see things in isolation, but to have in mind the big picture. The effect of our doing on society, sustainability, equal rights have very much coined our time here at RSM and should continue to play a role in our lives. This degree entitles us to something. We've learned a lot about change in business, and it's on us now to kick off such change. For the good of our organizations, for the good of our communities, for the good of society. With the knowledge and skills we've received during our studies, we are prepared to be the front runners of change. And with dedication, we have mastered the highs and lows of this graduate studies journey. Tomorrow, you all go out into the world with only a vague impression of what future holds for every single one of you. Many goals might appear hard to reach, the paths unclear, but I want you to listen to yourselves. I want you to search inside yourselves. And if you listen and search long enough, at some point, you'll discover something worth working towards. Be clear about your dreams, your passions, your own truth, your direction in this big world full of opportunities. And let me share one more thought before you receive your long-awaited diplomas. RSM is a tightly knit community which thrives on we as individuals have to share or have on our minds. Ideas, plans, dreams. But if we have learned one thing over the past year, then that it matters who you are with in all kinds of contexts, be it at university, at work, privately. Surround yourselves with the right people. True friends, people who you can rely on, people who enable you to grow along with them. Together, we can bring about positive change and channel the energy, dedication, and passion we've shown during our studies here at RSM to help answering the urging questions of our times. It's a particular pleasure and honor having learned with and from you and being able to call you my friends. Congratulations to graduating from the MSc Strategic Management. Thank you very much.
I got a little something for you. There you go. Mark? Thank you for that address. Very inspiring. Thank you. So we now come to the highlight, as was referred to already. We're going to hand out the diplomas. And as you can well imagine, with such a large group, this is a logistical challenge, a very complex issue. So how we're going to run this show is very simply, the graduates will walk to there, and I will call out their names, and I will try to do that to the best of my abilities. And if I don't pronounce your name correctly, I will apologize beforehand. Remember, dear graduates, once you have your diploma, it is the idea that you flip that tassel from one side to the other. Don't forget. Walk to that gentleman there with the camera, and you have your record of your seconds of fame. Hold. I'll call your name out first. Let me get my tiny list. Arman Abrahamyan. Anissa Adouemi. Tommaso Alboni. André Altenberg. Aaron van Andel. Jens Angele. Anaïs Anisette. Sarah van Assen. Chris van Baren. Timo Bakker. Mounir Bari. Arthur Barros Voerlee. Sophia Becker. Sam van den Beemt. Marcia den Beste. Mario Bieler. Steve Bleker. Rens de Boer. Dion de Boot. Renske Bootsma. Hanan Boekaboep. Nicolas Brauch. Marit Brouwer. Simon Bruggink. Alexandra Bul. Alicia Burke. Andrea Boetinga. Alessandro Catapano. Christian Klaassen. Bas de Klerk. Lorenzo Cozzi. Jaap Cox. Roderick Dirks. Bram Dolman. Lisa Doulis. Floor van den Driessen. Raghav Dugal. Benedetta Ercoli. Maura Ehrenreich. And Niels was skipping the line. Niels Fabricus. Dunia El Farsi. Rebecca Vlag. Helene François. Alice Fuller. Ali Gatsif. Giovanni Gambaresi. Maaike Gleisner. Henry Gutsel. Henry? No? No, Henry? Vince Goudswaard. Rick Grent. Jeffrey Groen. Hilda Groen. Juri Goedliesbergen. Diederik Hartog. Sascha Den Hartog. Jasper Heesterbeek. Ja hoor, kom er maar bij. Gezellig. Moet je ook niet op de verkeerde rij gaan zitten. Nee, daar krijg je ervan. Joris Hekerman. Tess Hendricks. Matthijs van den Heuvel. Daniel van der Hoeven. David van het Hoofd. Lieselotte de Hoog. Jordan Hooy. Amy van der Hoven. Jongwan Dennis Hu. Ezra Estambula. Marcel Jacobs. Juri Jansen. Tijn Kaagman. Andreas Keim. Runel Kamst. Stefan Kinkel. Sophie Klever. Maarten Kleinsma. Wouter Klootwijk. Martin Knittel. Evan de Kok. Thijs Kok. Colin van der Kolk. Catharina Kulle. Darja Kolosowska. Robert Koning. Annemarie Komen. Luc Kramer. Nina Krause. Johan Krebs. Mark Krijkamp. Bram Paulus Leonardus Hendrikus Lamberts. Frederike de Lange. Tim van der Langebergen. Noam Lapid. Martijn Lathouwers. Saskia Lieder. Lianne van der Looy. Sean Lottering. Mitch Laurier. Luca Leu. Arja Marat. Nikas Markman. Ode Matmour. Kaan Melikoglu. Glenn Muldijk. Jari van de Moosdijk. Lara Moser. Almina Mustafik. Elma Neefjes. Lucas Nessen. Nesrina Nabila. Lisanne Noordzij. Amber Nocent. Anja Sarto Iman Nugroho. Gabor Ola. Bo Oppe. Manon Otten. Justus van Pochelbel. Simon Partoens. Paola Pascali. Sylvia Paunescu. Dennis Spierhagen. And we found him in the bathroom, but we found him at last. Maat de Pox. Lucas van Poeken. Dax van Poortvliet. Jan Potuzak. Amee Raaphorst. Engel Reichert. Renske Ravenhorst. Maxime Reding. Raifo Reskirirandhana. Lars Richters. Carmen van Rijn. Valentina Rivera Hupsch. Adriana Rojek. Alessandro Rolla. Jacob Romberg. Nikolaus von Rosenberg-Lipinski. Koen de Ruiter. Adriana Sansal. Justas Satkus. Lauren Schildkamp. Floor Schilpeoort. Tim Sletzer. Felix Schmid. Sebastian Schmid. Leon Scholten. Sunaina Sital. Federica Jürgen Clason. Daphne Slingerland. Manon Slootman. Maxime Smits van Ooyen. Isabelle Spiering. Sabine Splinter. Ludovic Kastanka. Abby Tam. Lois Tan. Benjamin Til. Tuur Tonaar. Tim Vellema. Daphne van Velzen. Roger Verkade. Sander Vermeulen. Stan Vermeu. Vincent Vernooy. Martijn Verscheuren. Jody Vis. Lars Volleberg. Patrick Vonk. Elina Wijs. Til Wiegman. Maaike van Willigen. Aaron Winter. Joes van het Woud. Burak Yavuz. Yassar Yigiturk. Marek Zahalka. Selina Zeeman. Matthijs Zwitser. Julian Velis. Give them all one more round of applause. And let's not forget your colleagues. Lars, Melissa, Omar, Francisco, Friedrich, Elia. Well, that was something. Dear alumni, it's the first time, and I'm the first one to get to call you this, so well done, and I'm very pleased to call you that way. Now I'm going to invite a lady on stage who's going to be haunting you for the rest of your life. She is the director of the Alumni Network. So there's no getting out of it. Sue Martin.
Oh, wow. Congratulations, everybody. What an achievement. And yeah, Michelle's right. I'm going to haunt you because you're mine now. I worried a little bit about connectivity because this network is important. Important to us, but more so important to you guys. You've been in the business school, so you know how important community is and networks are. But having seen how close you all seem and listened to the achievements from the student speakers and looking at you guys, I don't think connectivity is going to be a challenge because I think you've learned the hard way. So I hope that now that you can get together in real life, it's going to just get better and better. And the achievement that you've had, what you've done in this year of adversity, I don't think we need to worry about how you're going to do going out into the world because you're awesome. If you can do that this year, you're fantastic. So thank you. Well done. And I'm not going to give you a list of all the reasons why you should stay in touch with the alumni community and in touch with each other. We did a little film for you, so just take a look.
Congratulations to all of you.
New doors are opening and are taking you to directions that you have never expected.
And I'm sure you'll be able to overcome all the challenges that this year brought us.
You've made it. I am hugely proud of you, and I hope you can cherish this amazing moment.
Welcome to this wonderful alumni network.
You can set an example.
It is your time now to make positive change happen.
Alumni are a funny thing, and just to illustrate how much we will hunt you, on Thursday we had a dinner with the first RSM class ever. And if you remember, we are celebrating 50 years now, so you do the math. So this nearly concludes the official part of the program, but before we move on to the important bit, which is the drinks, obviously, let's start by thanking some people. So graduates, can you please stand up? Please turn around. Your family, your friends, your parents, your siblings, spouses, boyfriend, girlfriend, they have all been with you this past year, and I'm pretty sure that they had to help you over some of those hurdles, frustrations of online education. They've helped you emotionally and potentially financially, but that I can't be the judge of. But in any case, they've helped you enormously. And I think, given that they've applauded for you the last hour, I think it's only befitting that we give them a round of applause right now and thank them. Now, please turn back. And please sit down. I love this bit. And I see a lot of happy parental faces. They're thinking about finally going out and travel again because now you're finally financially independent. Okay, household announcements, because we're wrapping it up. If you've rented your attire, please return it to the cloakroom, upon which you'll receive your refund in cash. Should you have ordered drinks, you can take that by the bar with your tokens that you've received, and you will get a goodie bag at the end of the festivities. So make sure you pick that one up too. Now we're going to take photos. So we're going to take a number of them. The photographer will be on the balustrade there, but he'll be shooting continuously. So don't start waiting for the bird to fly. Just keep smiling. We'll do a first set just with you, and then the second set will be with Mark. Small thing. Normally, it's usual that you throw these things around. Corona technically, this is not allowed. So you can take them off your head and wave, but don't start flinging things around because you don't know if you pick the right one back up. So. Photo time. Please come on stage. There's a little raised platform, and let's take a joint picture. On the laser. Great. Another round in front, at least another semi-circle. Okay, look at the little birdie on the balcony. Smile. Mark. All right, everyone stay put. Okay, we're gonna wrap it up. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna invite you to leave the stage and go back the way you came, where drinks will be waiting. There are 2 stairs, so please use them. And if you feel like it, you can also jump. That speeds up the process. For the people in the audience, this is kind of like when they do the airport in-flight announcements. So please remain seated until, all that. Same thing here. Please remain seated until they have actually left the building. Okay? So, again, congratulations. Well done. Enjoy your success. Exit stage left and right.
A celebration to last throughout the years. So bring your good times and your laughter too. We gon' celebrate your party with you. Come on now. Celebration. Let's all celebrate and have a good time. Celebration. We gon' celebrate and have a good time. It's time to come together. It's up to you. What's your pleasure? Everyone around the world, come on! It's a celebration. It's a celebration. Celebrate good times, come on. Let's celebrate. There's a party going on right here. A dedication to last throughout the years. So bring your good times and your laughter too. We gon' celebrate and party with you. Come on now. Celebration. Let's all celebrate and have a good time, yeah, yeah. Celebration. We celebrate. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright.